The Premier League season has already begun, but this is my rankings of the Premier League 23-24 home kits. Already ranked the home kits on my TikTok, you can go check that out. This list is a bit different though. Changed my mind on a few shirts, some shirts have risen, some shirts have dramatically fallen. Kicking it off, with 20th, 19th and 18th, we have Aston Villa, Burnley and West Ham. Nothing against Claret and Blue, but each shirt is very, very similar and they all have a betting sponsor, which downgrades the shirts massively. So there isn't much to separate each shirt, but I have got an order for them. Aston Villa in 20th. They've got a new crest this season. It's the circular instead of the old kind of shield shape. And I don't like it. I really don't like it. I think the old one had a lot more character. It was unique to Aston Villa. The pattern on the shirt itself, it's apparently inspired by the Aston Villa crowd singing, and it looks like sound waves, but I just think it's a bit vague and it's a bit weak kind of inspiration, and it doesn't look very good. Going back to the betting sponsor, this one's the worst is because the 8 on the BK8 is a different colour, which makes no sense to me because now it stands out. 19th, Burnley. The collar on this one is nice. I like a big collar, but other than that, there's literally nothing to the shirt. Again, betting sponsor. 18th, West Ham. The shirt has this bubble design, which I like the inspiration for, and the meaning's good, but it just comes across as cheap and tacky. 17th, Crystal Palace. 10 years ago, Crystal Palace got promoted back to the Premier League, and to celebrate this, they released a half and half kit again, which on its own wouldn't have been so bad, but then they add this Crystal Palace graphic, much is happening with the split, and then this graphic over the front. 16th, Nottingham Forest. Nothing wrong with this shirt, just not particularly exciting. The Adidas template does help it. I like the Adidas template. 15th, Wolves. This kit is very similar to last season. It's made by Castor as well. The only difference this time is the collar. It's got black and white in it. There's also a faint pinstripe pattern, which you can barely see. So this shirt is basic, boring, and that's why I put it in 15th. 14th, Bournemouth. I do like the thickness of the black stripes. As always, betting sponsors ruin this shirt. It just doesn't look as nice with it. 13th, Brighton. Really basic Nike template here used for Brighton. Unfortunately, I mean, Brighton have done so well in the last couple of years. They've made it to Europe. They've got to the Europa League. You'd think at some point when a Nike can actually put some effort into their kits, but they've put no effort in here at all. It's not bad. The only reason, I mean, it's so low because it is a Nike template, and everyone knows that Nike template is disgusting. In 12th, I have Newcastle. This kit actually takes inspiration from the 1983 to 86 home kit. You can see it's got that similar kind of design in the collar. They have a new sponsor this season, Seller, which replaces a betting sponsor, so I'm finally happy. Seller as well have changed the colours to black and white so it fits the kit, doesn't stand out. It's a good Newcastle shirt. One thing I don't like about this shirt though is the sleeve sponsor, Noon. It's yellow, it stands out. Why have you got a yellow sponsor on a black and white shirt? 11th, Sheffield. This shirt is clean. I like the black borders on the white stripes, which is actually based off the 1997 to 99 home kit, which saw 2 big white stripes with black borders and then a nice big collar. Unfortunately, this kit hasn't got the big collar, but it's got similar colours involved, so I like this shirt. It's all right. 10, Brentford. This is Brentford's first home kit for 2 years now. I prefer it to the previous one, as this one has more black details in the collar, under the armpits, and this gradient effect on the bottom of the red stripes, which I'm not the biggest fan of, but I can allow for. The only negative to the shirt, betting sponsor. It ruins every shirt. 9th, Liverpool. The Liverpool home kit from this season is reminiscent of the 98 to 2000 home kit. It had a big white crew neck collar and cuffs, which also takes inspiration from kits from the 60s and 70s. The shirt is very plain. but I like how it takes inspiration from previous shirts. 8th, Chelsea. Initially I didn't really like it at all. The marketing for this kit it's a 90s thing, and the kit is based off the 97-98 home, which is my favourite Chelsea kit of all time. I have this shirt. It's just a shame they couldn't do more with this. I don't think it really represents what the shirt was like. It's missing that big collar, which is the crucial part of the shirt. One thing I do like about this shirt though is the iridescent logos. I like it because you see pictures of players wearing it during the day, under the floodlights, and it gives a different look to the shirt each time. Sometimes you see it, sometimes you don't see the crest at all. Chelsea officially announced Infinite Athlete as the main front shirt sponsor for this season. And I don't mind it, but I think the shirt was better without it, because the Infinite Athlete is white on the front of the shirt, so it stands out with the iridescent crest that I just complimented. 7th, Tottenham. Tottenham's shirt this season is inspired by the music and culture of North London. This can be seen in a subtle design on the front of the shirt, different shapes, diagonal lines, which shows the vibrant music scene. I like this shirt, it's alright. I still can't quite get my head around why the AIA is red. It's always been red for as long as I can remember. I just make it navy. You make it navy, it looks so much better. 6th, Fulham. Now we're getting to some top tier shirts. This shirt is really classy, I do like it. White base with black sleeves. The Adidas 3 stripes on one side is red and on the other side is white. There was no inspiration for this shirt particularly. It's just straight class. Really good shirt. I can't compliment it enough. Although, betting sponsor, it's not massive in this case, so I'm going to look past it. 5th, Everton. Not only have they got a big collar, they've put a design in the collar and in the cuffs as well. The design is inspired by the scaffolding supports outside of Goodison Park. 4th, Manchester City. Continuing the stadium theme, Man City this season have gone for a striped design down the front of the shirt that is based on the spiral pillars outside of the Etihad. Man City have played at the Etihad for 20 years now, moving there in 2003. To celebrate this, City have used a similar collar as that first shirt they wore at the Etihad, all the way back in 2003. 3rd, Manchester United. The thing that makes this shirt unique though is the geometric Lancaster rose pattern that covers the shirt. That pattern is really good, really well done from Adidas. They put a lot of effort into this kit, so big well done to them. They've got 3rd on this list. 2nd, Luton Town. The shirt is actually a modern redesign of the 74-75 home kit, all the way back when the club played in the old First Division. Both shirts use a single vertical white stripe with a navy blue border. First, Arsenal. You'll probably guess by the thumbnail, and I mean if you've seen this shirt as well, you'd understand that it is top quality. As always, the base of the shirt is this royal red, but they didn't just stop there. Adidas went that little bit further and added a lot of meaning behind this kit. The base pattern on the shirt is this zigzag, which Arsenal have used many a times on their previous kits, especially those night kits from the kind of 80s, 90s. Not only that, but the shirt has gold details. This is to celebrate the Arsenal Invincibles back in 2003. The kit is, fantastic. It definitely deserves that top spot. But let me know what you think. I don't think it's too controversial, potentially that Luton at 2nd place, but hey ho, it's my opinion, so but comment any changes you would make, and if you like the video, I'm going to do more of this.